as we're together. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Well, we don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just a traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Well, just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just a traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Just a traveling along, singing a song, side by side.
One, two, while riding on a train and going west, I fell asleep for to take my rest. I dreamed a dream and it made me sad, concerning myself and the first few friends I'd had. With half-damn eyes I stared to the room where my friends and I'd spent many an afternoon. Where we together weathered many a storm, laughing and singing till the early hours of the morn. By the old wooden stove where our hats were hung, our words were told and our songs were sung. We longed for nothing and were satisfied, laughing and joking about the world outside. With haunted hearts through the heat and the cold, we never thought we could get very old. We thought we could sit forever in fun, though our chances really were a million to one. as easy as it was to tell black from white. It was all that easy to tell wrong from right. Our choices were few and the thought never hit that the one road we traveled would ever shatter and split. Oh, many a year has passed and gone. Many a gamble has been lost and won.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the 23rd Annual Party and Auction benefiting the critical work of Bethesda Project. My name is Katie Catro and I'm a reporter for Channel 6 Action News. Tonight is a celebration of community, family, and connection, three essential components of Bethesda's project's work. As someone who grew up in Philadelphia and returned to spend my professional career bringing people together by sharing what's important with the Philadelphia community, the mission of Bethesda Project's mission to find the abandoned poor and to be family to those who have none rings true. Now more than ever, those of you watching at home is part of that mission to create spaces where residents like Larry, Colleen, and Carlo can be home. Your volunteer hours and financial support not only provides housing, case management, and support services, but also a place to build relationships and become a family. Thank you for being part of our family and enjoy the 23rd Annual Virtual Party and Auction.
Good evening. My name is Naomi Carter, and I'm so excited to be your co-host this evening. I'm a proud member of Bethesda Project's board, and so I want to bring you greetings and a huge welcome for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining Bethesda Project's 23rd Annual Party and Auction. With your support, our goal this evening is to raise $150,000 to help Bethesda Project provide vital general operating support to over 1,500 homeless and formerly homeless individuals in 14 sites of shelter and housing here in Philadelphia. Now, standing next to me, this handsome young man over here, is Michael McGuire, the president of Young Professionals Board. We're going to cut up all night, just let you know now.
Good evening, all. Thank you so much for joining us. As Naomi mentioned, My name is Michael McGuire. I am the president of Bethesda Project's Young Professionals Advisory Board. So, of course, tonight is a celebration of Bethesda Project, the family, the individuals that we support. And you may notice that the event looks a little bit different tonight than in years prior. So, of course, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we're bringing the event to you guys instead of you guys going to the event. So even though it is virtual rather than in person, we want to encourage you guys to engage with us throughout the evening and not just during the segment here. So please feel free to comment in the chat, say hello, connect with each other, and share some positive messages of support, because we know that is what is certainly needed during this time. Absolutely. And so Bethesda Project staff will actually be monitoring the chat, and they'll be ready to answer questions and share information.
Absolutely. So make sure you share this live to all your friends and family. We want as many people to know that we're on tonight so we can spread the word. All right, we got big goals, 150,000. You with me? All right, excellent. All right, so throughout the event tonight, we'll be sharing music, like the songs you just heard from Philly band The Unoffenders, which you'll be able to bid on later tonight. Opportunities to bid on amazing auction items. You'll get messages from our sponsors and supporters. And most importantly, the reason why we are virtually gathered tonight is to hear stories about our guests and our residents and the ways that you can help support them. So, Michael, you know there's a lot of stuff out there, right?
I do. And you guys know that we did open up the auction about a week or so ago. So let me just highlight a couple things. So there's pretty awesome things that are up for bid. So just to be short here, we have 4 tickets to a Live Nation concert of your choosing within the next year. We have signed memorabilia of sports stars, and 4 amazing trips that you can use within the next 3 years to Greece, Italy, Key West, and Ireland. And you can bid on all of these items at the auction website, which is bpparty2020.givesmart.com. And I'm going to say that just one more time. BP as in Bethesda Project, Party 2020.givesmart.com. And you can do that until 8 p.m. tonight. In addition to the silent auction, you can also purchase 50/50 raffle tickets until midnight this evening, or you can certainly make a donation towards the party and auction at any time. And Naomi, I have to say, I'm going to get pretty defensive about my bids for golf and certainly some of the Fletcher Cox memorabilia, and I'm prepared to duke it out.
Yeah, it might be a war, because Fletcher Cox, we got a lot of Eagles fans in my household, so I don't know, Michael. We're cool now, but you might be pushing it a little bit. But I've got my eye on some brunch and some facials, so we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
I'm excited.
All right, so we've got some superstars up next. I'd like to welcome our CEO, Tina, and our board chair, Susan, to the stage. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Naomi and Michael. It's going to be a fun night, I can tell already. I'm Tina Pagato. I'm the CEO of Bethesda Project.
And hi, I'm Susan Stickley, and I am the chair of the board. And we are just so happy to be with you tonight, and we're happy you're with us.
Bethesda Project is celebrating its 40th year of operation this year, serving thousands of individuals experiencing homelessness in Philadelphia. We have 14 different sites and programs here in Center City, ranging from outreach and engagement, emergency shelter, and permanent housing, all coupled with supportive services to help people reach their highest level of self-sufficiency. The population that we serve is those who have been isolated on the streets for long periods of time, who struggle with accompanying disabilities, ranging from mental health, substance use, and complex medical issues. Our mission is to find and care for the abandoned poor and to be family with those who have none. Never before has our mission been more critical.
Tina, you are so right. I mean, it's interesting, we find ourselves in the COVID-19 world. Everyone I talk to says, boy, go back 2 months, we couldn't have imagined we were here. We're standing 6 feet apart, you'll notice, and the hosts are as well. We're wearing our masks, so we're social distancing. But we want to come to you and try to make this as much a gathering of all of us in celebration like every year that we do. And I want to just talk a moment about COVID-19 because as the president of the board, I've been kind of watching you, seeing the organization, and it's been pretty amazing. It's been interesting to see how it has impacted the organization, but how the staff has really arisen to meet the challenge. There has been so much innovation going on. Really great programs and ideas have come forward. Unfortunately, some things we've had to stop doing because of COVID-19. One of the most difficult things was actually no longer having in-person volunteer efforts because volunteers are so critical to what we do and who we are. And frankly, to the residents and guests, they miss you. So do keep sending notes in. Respond in tonight because we're able to get messages out to our residents and guests. But yeah, so innovation. So COVID-19 has caused us to turn a lot of things on their head. The staff now works with reduced hours to keep them safe and to keep the residents and guests safe. And look where we are. I mean, just this event alone is such an opportunity for innovation and something we could probably not have imagined, but here we are and you're all with us, so we appreciate it. And the staff keeps coming in, day out, passionately serving through our mission, our guests, and honestly, every staff member we have is truly a frontline warrior. Okay, and now what I'd like to do is take a moment and talk to you a bit about our sponsors. We've had a great group who've come forward, a wide range of folks, and you're all heroes to us, and you're really important parts of our family, so thank you. And in particular, I would like to highlight AmeriHealth Caritas. So sorry, I've lost my notes. Just perfect to do that when you're live. But hey, here they are. Okay, let's try that again. Rewind. Okay, here we go. We'd like to especially thank you, AmeriHealth, Caritas, and Keystone First for your pledge of $50,000 over the next 2 years. Your contributions to this organization have been so important to us. We're lucky to have you with us and to have you be part of our family. And tonight we want to share with you a special message that they have put together at Keystone First.
Bethesda Project has been providing shelter and supportive services to chronically homeless individuals for more than 40 years. In these most recent months, the COVID-19 pandemic has shed even more light on the challenges experienced by the most vulnerable in our communities. It has also placed greater emphasis on the critical nature of the work of Bethesda Project. Now, more than ever, it is clear that support for Bethesda Project must be sustained. Like Bethesda Project, the seeds of the Keystone First mission were planted right here in the Philadelphia community. Strong roots of service and commitment have nurtured our shared missions as we work together to support the improved health and well-being of our communities. Keystone First salutes Bethesda Project and all those dedicated to ending homelessness and the cycle of poverty.
So we're back. All right. So this silent auction online has been making some major waves this week. And we've got some hot bidding wars going on. All right, Michael, I've got my eye on you. Okay?
You know me.
Yeah. So tonight's the last night. I need you guys to get those fingers, exercise your fingers, and get on that webpage, all right? Because we need you to bid on some fantastic items that have been donated by businesses and individuals from all over our area. Thank you, Philadelphia Greater Community, for supporting us. We wanted to take an opportunity to just share a few of the amazing items that you can bid on. The proceeds will benefit our guests and our residents, and that will help us keep up and maintain all of the facilities. Now remember, we got 14 shelters and residences that we oversee, and we run programs that support 1,500 individuals experiencing homelessness. This is going to help them purchase necessary supplies, and for cleaning and their meals and so forth. So to make a bid, make sure you visit BP Party, like BP for like Bethesda Project Party, 2020.givesmart.com.
All right, so you heard them in the beginning of the show. We're going to start off here with one of the first auction items that we are going to highlight. But it will be the unoffenders. So rather than hearing them live on the Facebook Live, you can hear them live in your home. Now, the unoffenders, in case you guys don't know, are a popular and local rock band who are full-time lawyers, court reporters, and business execs with a passion for great covers and originals. Now, founding members Bill Ricci, Chris Kane, and Beth Palabinski are undisciplined, just like the offenders, undisciplined, unrehearsed, unrepentant, and unpredictable. But they'll treat you and your guests to an hour of lush vocal harmonies and outstanding guitar work. Want to hear a few of your favorite tunes? The group might not know them, and even if they do, they probably won't practice them. But they'll play them and sing them for you anyway. The only thing that they ask is that your house party is within 50 miles of Bethesda Project's main office, and the party takes place sometime between now and May 1st of 2021. The date is subject to the group's availability and also to the uncertain and unfolding circumstances we're all facing now. The starting bid is at $750, and it is item number 181. Of course, music is not the only art form available for bidding tonight. Naomi, do you have something else for us?
I sure do. So, we've been blessed by Sydney Wilkinson. She's known for her political cartoons. She's known for her political cartoons for the Philadelphia Inquirer. She graciously donated a copy of her March 17th Coronavirus Troops cartoon depicting the troops of COVID-19, the healthcare professionals. Big shout outs and thank yous to all the healthcare professionals that have been on the front line. We thank you. We love you for the work that you do. Stay encouraged. The winner of this auction will receive a signed and inscribed 9x7 copy of this print. The starting bid is $225. To make a bid, search for item 197. All right.
So I'm sure that some of you have, I know that I definitely have, seen somebody juggling and thought, hey, I could definitely do that. And if you've ever tried, you know that that's much more difficult than it seems. But now is your opportunity to try. So you can learn juggling from Tom Wall, who is one of the nation's leading jugglers and a frequent headlining entertainment on Royal Caribbean cruises. This class, which is held at the Philadelphia School of Circus Entertainment, will teach you all sorts of new skills and is good for folks ages 12 and up. So that includes you, centenarians. I know that we have probably some out there watching. And this class would be a great family activity, a pre-happy hour gathering with friends, or a gift to kids. Now, also included with this are the 2 books about juggling by Robert Inglis, with annotations by Tom Wall. The bidding started at $115, and the item is number 158. Now, with Memorial Day weekend upon us this weekend, I'm sure some of you are perhaps juggling your various options on what to do. And for those that have shore houses, perhaps you are contemplating a socially distant and responsible trip to the shore. But for those of you that don't, Naomi, do you have anything that can help us out?
I've got something for them. So let's take a trip to the shore for a midweek getaway by spending the evening in Atlantic City. Enjoy the day on the beach with some enjoy the day on the beach or some outlet mall time with the original Scout tote. It's water resistant, it easily wipes clean, and it shakes free of sand, as well as being big enough to carry around multiple discounted purchases. Is it heavy yet? Oh no.
Not yet, but I'm sure it will be after a trip, won't it?
Or well, that credit card bill will be. So then you can take a trip to New Jersey's tallest lighthouse to see the breathtaking views of Atlantic City. And no trip to Atlantic City will be complete without a trip to the casino. Have a lovely dinner for 2 at Caesars and stay over at their hotel to catch some more beach time in the morning. The bidding started at $400 and the item number is 115.
All right. So our next up is a virtual scavenger hunt and lunch. So this gives you the opportunity to explore the city like never before with Let's Roam, which is the #1 rated app-led city scavenger hunt. Your team will walk together from landmark to landmark to discover art, culture, and history. You can take your time, you can race to the finish, or even if you'd like, you can pause to spend more time at a specific location. It's the perfect experience for locals and visitors alike. And make sure that you stop with your team for a meal at Honeygrove before, during, or after your tour to recharge and refuel. The bidding started at $100, and the item is number 149. Naomi, what's next?
Oh, we've got something special for the ladies. Now we're going to take some time to slow walk through this one because I want you guys to capture everything about this amazing basket. All right, so get ready. So we know life has been pretty stressful lately, right? So I think you agree, right, Michael?
I would definitely agree.
Yes, we deserve, all the ladies on the line, you deserve it. You deserve a night to just take care of yourself. So you can have a cozy evening wrapped up in a luxurious, lightweight, print fresh pajama set with deco charm and a soft feel. Go ahead, that's soft feel, right?
It's soft, I agree.
Yes, with a good glass of wine, a face mask, and both, well, a different kind of face mask, okay? Both body scrub and lotion, leaving you feeling calmer and confident. We want to make special note of Print Fresh Lily Mermaid Long Sleep Set. This set is blush. It's sewn with lightweight, breathable cotton poplin that becomes softer with each wash. Isn't that cool?
Well, that's pretty neat.
It gets better with time.
Wow.
That means the more you wear it,
Clothing
the more
technology is fascinating. Come a long way.
It has. It's perfect for lounging on a lazy Sunday morning or Monday or Tuesday. Every day is Sunday, right? Or curling up on a cozy evening with a good book. This comfortable sleep set features a long sleeve top, long pants, and a matching drawstring bag. That's for the overnight trips to Atlantic City, I think. Yeah.
I think you're exactly right.
The pattern was designed in Philadelphia and hand screen printed in India. It's made from 100% cotton poplin, and it has an elastic waist with drawstring. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about the COVID-19, the extra 10 pounds you get.
Yes.
We got you covered. You covered.
Yes.
All right. This luxurious Print Fresh pajama set is a size large, but it can be exchanged if it's too large or too small. The bid started at $125, and it's been a hot bidding war all week long. Check out number 140 to make your bid.
So for those of you that have previously attended the Bethesda Project Party and Auction, you know that the Alexandra Day Trio is an event staple. So to sing a song and provide a message of hope, here's Alexandra Day.
Good evening. My name is Alexandra Day, and I'm so happy to be here with you this evening at Bethesda Project's first ever virtual annual auction and fundraiser. I've been with you guys in the past in person. That was a lot of fun. Of course, we'd all rather be together and have the Philadelphia fanatic running around, but if we can't do that, I'm glad we can be here together virtually. So I got dressed up for the fundraiser, even though it's 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'm really glad to be here with you. And I'm going to play a song that was written by Bob Dylan and then more recently made famous by Adele. It's a love song, and it's a song about doing some action to express your love. So I hope it's appropriate for tonight. I hope it inspires you to bid, to donate, and to support this wonderful organization, Bethesda Project. And, their work is needed now more than ever. So be generous. Thanks again, and please enjoy. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
That was really beautiful. Thank you, Alexandra. So although it's been necessary, I'm sure that you will all agree with me that it's been very difficult to be socially distant during the COVID-19 pandemic. And one thing that I have missed is travel, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to that. And so fortunately, there are some items on the silent auction tonight that are available that regarding travel, and man, let me tell you, they are quite tempting.
Phenomenal.
And as an added bonus, each trip comes with 3 years of no blackout dates and round-trip airfare for 2 with luxurious accommodations. And once your trip is purchased, even if your flight prices go up, your package won't be impacted. The only thing that will be impacted is just the taxes on it. So you can even upgrade your airfare, and you can tack on days to the beginning of your trip or to the end of your trip, because you'll have a travel specialist that's there to help you book it and ensure everything goes smoothly. And one of the biggest sells of this is the fact that each trip is transferable, which means you can make it a wedding gift, a graduation gift, or something like that. So here are some of the fabulous trips that you can bid on tonight, and I think Naomi's going to start us off.
Oh, we're coming out the blocks pretty strong, people. So our first trip is to Greece. We want you to enjoy sun-drenched days and exciting nights exploring the most famous islands in the Aegean Sea. This 9-day, 8-night trip, of your dreams takes you first to Santorini for 3 nights, and then you're off to Mykonos for 3 nights, and finally on to Athens for your final 2 nights. Included is a fascinating city tour of Athens, your inter-island flight to Santorini, your ferry to Mykonos, and breakfast daily. You can bring your pajamas with you. It should be comfortable. The bidding started at $7,400 online, but you can buy it outright for $8,500 on our website.
All right, so we're going to stay in the Mediterranean Sea with this next one, with a trip to Italy. So this romantic Italian dream trip takes you to the world-famous Amalfi Coast for 7 days and 6 nights, where the 2 of you will be enchanted by spectacular views of the sapphire blue Mediterranean Sea. You'll fly into Naples and travel to your cliffside resort in Sorrento. This trip also includes a day cruising tour of the Isle of Capri's famous Blue Lagoon. The bidding started at $6,300 online, but you can also buy it outright on the website for $7,500. So where are we going next, Naomi?
Oh, we're coming back to the U.S. briefly, to Key West. This 4-day, 3-night trip of a lifetime welcomes you to relax, unwind, and let go in America's very own tropical paradise. At the southernmost tip of the U.S., Key West is a place of sheer tranquility, soothing sunshine, sparkling water, swaying palms, spectacular sunsets, and total bliss. It's time to treat yourself to 4 days and 3 nights of pure luxury as balmy ocean breezes warm your body and soothe your soul. Whoever wrote this was amazing. I felt that.
I agree. I feel like, are we there now? I kind of feel like we are.
I think it's balmy. The bidding started at $3,700 online, and you can outright buy this trip for $5,000 on our website.
So the final one that we're going to highlight tonight is going to take us from sunny Florida back across the pond to the lush green of Ireland. So you can enjoy a trip to Ireland for 7 days and 6 nights in the land of leprechauns, of course, where the two of you will stay in authentic luxury castles. You'll also be special guests at elegant Downton Abbey-style manor homes and chic hotels. This trip includes your rental car as well as breakfast daily. So the bidding started at $5,900 online, but you can also buy it outright for $7,000 on the bpparty2020.givesmart.com silent auction site. Now, Naomi, I don't know about you, but I would definitely go with the Ireland trip. And of course, with the last name of McGuire, is that any surprise that I would be going with that? How about you? Where would you go?
Very strategic, very strategic. Now, my last name's Carter, and I've got, maiden name Jefferson, but I'm switching it up. I'm going to Mykonos. So, if you want to join me in Mykonos, go ahead and put your bid in. Remember, 3 years to travel. You can gift it to, it's transferable, so you can gift it to a graduate, someone who perhaps just got married and couldn't have their traditional wedding. So what an amazing surprise.
Maybe even gift it to a co-host. That could work too.
Yes. High five, elbow on that. Yes. So I just want to remind you that all of the proceeds from these trips are giving support to our guests. And so now I want to share something about one of our amazing guests, Eli. When Eli was evicted from his apartment, it was his friend John who recommended he go to Bethesda Project, church shelter program. Eli, who served in the U.S. Army for 12 years, was no stranger to challenging circumstances. But the decision to enter a shelter weighed really heavily on him. Eli is quoted as saying, "I really, really didn't want to go into a shelter." Eli said, referencing the different stereotypes of shelters. "But I saw that you helped my friend John, so I thought maybe you could help me too."
Not long after Eli entered the shelter, John signed a lease for a long-term supportive housing unit. Seeing John move out gave Eli the motivation to keep working on his own exit from homelessness, even in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic.
And despite the pandemic disrupting nearly all aspects of daily life, Eli, his case manager at Bethesda Project, they both pushed forward. And we're happy to say Eli just signed a lease for a new apartment. Kudos to you, Eli, and congratulations.
And let me echo that congratulations to Eli. So obviously it's evident that when no one else was there for Eli, Bethesda Project was. Bethesda Project is committed to serving the guests and residents during these extraordinary, challenging times, and we need your help to do it. So please continue to bid on items, buy 50/50 tickets, or consider making a donation today to help us care for some of Philadelphia's most vulnerable citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond.
And at this time, I'd like to welcome back our CEO, Tina Bagato, and our board chair, Susan Stickley, to talk about the Giving Tree.
Tina, it's great to be back. So what trip are you thinking about?
Oh my gosh. Well, I was hoping while they're brainstorming who to gift for, they're thinking about some of these frontline warriors.
Oh, maybe you.
Maybe me. Or maybe there's someone in our supporters' lives who've been working long hours and really putting other people before themselves. This would be a great way to demonstrate their thank you and allow people a chance to get refreshed and relaxed. But I would absolutely go along with you to any of those places, Susan, if you're looking for a travel companion.
Well, I appreciate that. Actually, I was going to say, you're so selfless, and I'm here thinking I'm competing with Naomi on Mykonos. I mean, sorry, that's where I'm going. So we're going to be definitely at it very shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah. So they've sent in the big guns to do some more asking, and it would not be a true Bethesda Project event if we didn't provide you with lots of different ways to spend your money in support of the critical programming that we do. At our normal party and auction, when we have an in-person event, the Giving Tree is one of our standard ways to support Bethesda. We actually have a tree, not unlike this plant, and there are tags on a table or different branches, leaves that you can buy to put on the branches. And each different ticket is descriptive of a different item that your money can support. It's an opportunity for you to make contributions that directly support our programs. Perhaps you're losing a bidding war, or you haven't found the item that speaks to you yet, but you've committed to supporting Bethesda Project. This is a great way to do that. If you look on the item list, you'll see several items that say Giving Tree, and they have descriptors. They're item numbers 229 through 250. And making a purchase on our Giving Tree really is a win-win. You can make a purchase that directly impacts the people we serve, and no one will outbid you.
That can be really great for people who aren't as competitive as perhaps I am.
Sure.
Perhaps. So, and to the point you were making about, specific project or things that you can actually give toward, just like Eli that we heard about a few minutes ago, there are opportunities to give gifts that are more personal to our guests and residents. Things like socks, underwear, twin sheets, you name it, all the way up to something that's really critical to us in the COVID world, which is critical deep cleaning of our facilities. So there's a wide range of possibilities, and I'm excited to share with everybody that the board has collectively committed together to $5,000 that we're putting toward the Giving Tree. And we want to challenge you to match us for that money. And we know you can do it, and frankly, I'd love to see us go over it. Because I know some of the items that we want to give toward cost even more, like a deep cleaning. So please take a look, see what's there. Very easy to do. The item numbers again are?
229 through 250.
229 through 250. And then the other way to get to it would be to go to, again, which I know our hosts have mentioned a couple times, BP for Bethesda Project Party.givesmart.com. And what you want to do is go to the items section, and you can go to categories, and if you just scroll down, you'll find the Giving Tree, and all the Giving Tree items will come up. They're instant buys, really easy, huge thing to do. Please think about coming in and meeting the challenge that the board's putting forward. $5,000, we can do it.
Thanks, Susan. And thank you to the board of directors for this important matching gift. As our supporters are taking some time to look at the various opportunities for the Giving Tree, I want to take a moment to talk about a special gift that we received in support of tonight's event. A $10,000 sponsorship was provided by friends of our longtime supporter and dear friend, David Montgomery, who passed away last year. David was a loyal supporter of Bethesda Project for decades, and he was a driving force and regular attendee of this very annual event. Alongside other members of the Phillies front office, he also served lunch annually at our Brothers Place shelter at the holidays. Without fail, he was there every single year. He was a true ambassador for our organization, and he will always be remembered for his kindness and his deep commitment to improving the lives of others. David would have been so pleased to know that his legacy of supporting those in need lives on through this generous sponsorship that his friends have made in his name. I hope that all of our supporters are inspired to likewise offer support tonight by choosing some items from the Giving Tree that are critical for our ongoing operations.
And now what I'd like to do is have an opportunity to share with all of you a message from Lynn Montgomery, David's beloved wife and a longtime Bethesda Project supporter. So these are her words. Due to the pandemic, 2020 sadly has become a year when the need for the Bethesda Project's programs is greater than ever. We already knew that government programs were not adequately taking care of the many of our less fortunate neighbors, and now funding will most certainly be reduced. That leaves a huge gap between need and resources. After being introduced to Father Dominic and Bethesda Project about 18 years ago by his classmate and lifelong friend Steve Cushmore, David saw a well-run organization that had a much-needed mission. He really looked forward to the holiday dinners that were prepared and served by himself and other Phillies employees, and he invited Bethesda to hold its annual auction and fundraiser in the Diamond Club at the ballpark. Since that won't be happening in person at the stadium this year, I hope you will all help from home. David believed in teamwork in almost every facet of life, and I hope we can all come together to support Bethesda Project as it navigates this time of great need. There are so many people depending on our efforts. Thank you so much, Lynn, for these amazing, kind words. And we hope you all will join Lynn and the Friends of David Montgomery and all of our sponsors to support our critical mission working with the abandoned poor and those in our community.
On that powerful note, thank you, Susan, and thank you, Lynn. We are going to actually say goodbye. Susan and I are going to say farewell and turn it back over.
We got to go bidding, actually.
We have to go
Let's
bidding.
be honest, there's some other thought process.
We're going to hand it back over to our amazing hosts for the evening, and I want to thank them for their incredible work tonight. And I also want to thank our incredible development team who put this event together. But stay tuned, there's some exciting stuff still coming up, and we want to thank you again tonight for your support. Give generously, and thank you so much.
Thank you all. It's been a pleasure being with you. Stay at the party and keep celebrating. And give, give, give. We need you.
We're back. All right. So it's close to the end of the evening.
Is it really time already?
I know. It's
my
like
gosh.
that hour flew by.
It did fly by.
Yes, it did. So, but before we go, we have something special that we'd like to announce. We're going to have 5 lucky winners. So, if you registered to participate in the virtual party and auction before May the 12th, like I said, before May 12th, so I don't want us getting messages, you were put into the running to win one of our curated Bethesda boxes that were graciously donated by Triple Bottom Brewery. Can you say that 10 times fast?
Triple Bottom Brewery. Triple Bottom Brewery. Triple Bottom Brewery. I'll stop at 3.
This man
I'll
is
stop
good.
at 3.
He's good. We hope these boxes filled with Bethesda Project swag and locally sourced goods spark joy for our Bethesda Project family. So everyone at home, go ahead, pull out your cards, and let's see who's the winner. All right? So let's go. Uh-oh. We had 2 try to jump out.
We got to make sure we get them in there. We don't want
See,
anybody
we're looking out for
forgotten.
you guys.
Don't want anybody forgotten. Oh, we got.
Oh, yes. What's up with these guys? All right,
They're
Michael.
trying to escape. All right, are they mixed up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, here we go. First number. I'm looking away. Looking away. No collusion here. All right, the first number is BP 067. BP 067.
All right.
All right.
Number 1.
You want to mix it up a little bit?
All right. Switch it up.
Okay, just all right. You're gonna have to start over with the mixing, I guess.
That didn't happen in practice, but it's okay.
All right, let's try again. All right.
Keeping us on our toes.
All right, here we go. Next ticket. BP 043. BP 043. All right.
All right, 3 more to go.
Here we go. Another little mix up here. All right. Next up. BP 035. I swear that we do have some that are in the hundreds here.
Right.
BP 035.
All right, I'm going to give it a good toss. I'm going to flip them around.
Just to
a
make
little
sure,
bit.
we have to get some different numbers here. These are all too close together.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's try this one. A couple that are fighting here. All right. Next one is BP 060. BP 060. Now, Naomi, you've been so patiently holding that.
Oh.
Why don't you pick the last one?
I'm warming my hands up. It's
All
the
right.
last one. This
Make
is
sure
the
pick a good
drum
one.
roll.
Don't.
All right, guys. Let's see who's the last winner. It is BP093. BP093.
All right, I'm going to trade you. You want to give me that? I'm going to reread the numbers again, just so you guys have them. All right, we have BP 060, BP 067, BP 043, BP 035, and BP 093. All right. So thank you so much from all of us at Bethesda Project to you all who tuned in tonight and were participating in some capacity, whether in the silent auction, buying raffle tickets, making donation, contributing to the silent auction. We really, really appreciate it. And your support does truly make a difference in the lives of the guests and residents that Bethesda Project serves. Because of your generosity, we're able to provide a supportive home, caring case management, and most importantly, a family that includes them. So just a reminder, you still have until 8 p.m. this evening for the silent auction, which includes the 4 trips. And then you also have until midnight for the 50-50 raffle. And the winners, we will notify anybody that wins, whether it's a silent auction item or the 50-50 items.
All right, so we've got one last prize for you guys, and this one is super cool. So to celebrate and cap off the evening, as well as our 40th anniversary, I like that 40 number. It's got a nice ring to it.
It does.
Yes.
Very much so.
The Delaware River Port Authority is lighting up the Ben Franklin Bridge in teal in our honor. So here to officially open up the lighting of the bridge and the end of the evening is Port Authority CEO John Hanson.
Hi, I'm John Hanson. I'm the CEO of the Delaware River Port Authority and the president of the Port Authority Transit Corporation. That's DRPA and PATCO. And on behalf of our Board of Commissioners, Chairman Ryan Boyer and Vice Chairman Jeffrey Nash, I would like to thank everyone involved in the 23rd Annual Bethesda Project Auction and Party. Congratulations to everyone. The work that the Bethesda Project does, helping people who are experiencing homelessness in Philadelphia, is so important. I commend them on their acts of service and compassion. And tonight, we're going to light the Ben Franklin Bridge Bethesda teal. So without further ado, let's light the bridge.
Thank you, John. And again, thank you to those of you that tuned in tonight. As we end the evening, we're going to ask that you lift a glass. If you have one in front of you, whether it's water, some sort of spirit, whatever it is, but we'd like you to join us in making a toast of family, community, and care. And Bethesda Project is a crucial part of, you guys are a crucial part of who we are, and without you, we would not be able to make the impact that we do to the guests and residents. So with that being said, thank you very much to our event sponsors. Thank you to those who in some way contributed to tonight's event. Be well, stay healthy, have a great weekend.
Keep bidding and make sure you watch us light up the bridge. All right, thank you all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.